Hello my followers, today we have a short story. Title: Is it wrong to reject a woman who once rejected me? I, male, mid-20s, spent most of my childhood and early adulthood focused on education. I'm not naturally gifted, so I had to put in a lot of effort, as my parents encouraged me to. Things finally slowed down during college, and I became more social. There was a girl, Nat, in my social circle whom I liked, so I asked her out. She laughed when I did, saying it was unexpected, but she declined, claiming she wasn't dating at the moment. Spoiler alert, she was dating, just not me. But whatever, she said no, and I moved on. I got a good job out of my hometown, thanks to my school performance and connections from an internship. Two guys from work, Tony and Steve, mid to late 30s, hung out with me a lot and helped me come out of my shell. They encouraged me to join them at the gym, joking about my beanpole ass. I had a lot of fun and drastically improved my body. Tony and Steve, who are a couple, became great wingmen, helping me become more comfortable in social situations over the next 2 years. I asked my job to work remotely to be closer to my family due to health and money issues. They approved as long as I travel back to the office quarterly for important meetings. So now I'm back home. I ran into Nat at the grocery store a few weeks ago. Turns out, she's raising a kid on her own and generally doing well. We met again at a mutual friend's party, where she asked when I was going to ask her out again. I said the thought hadn't crossed my mind, and she seemed offended. I said I'm not interested and quickly removed myself from the conversation. Apparently, that wasn't okay. Nat found me again, demanding to know why I'm not interested because you were interested 2 years ago. I told her that was 2 years ago, and she lied when she rejected me, so I haven't thought of her in that way since. She accused me of being against dating single mothers. Honestly, I'm not interested in dating single mothers right now because I'm just starting to date around. But more importantly, I'm not attracted to Nat anymore. I just don't see her that way. Am I crazy here? Why are her friends blowing up my phone because I don't want to date her? Tony and Steve say I don't owe her anything, but some of my friends at home are telling me to give her a shot. I haven't talked to my parents about it, but my younger brother says I should try, and my older sister says to trust my gut. I don't understand why this has become such a big deal. Update: after reading and replying to many comments, I spoke with my sister last night about what to do. I don't like the chaos and anxiety of this situation, so I decided to reach out to Nat this morning, asking if she would meet me for coffee tonight. I made it clear that this is not a date, just two friends trying to come to terms with each other because I don't like all the messages and comments from her friends. Nat accepted quickly and said she'd like to clear the air. She even apologized for any craziness, which gives me hope that our talk will be productive. I will update you all tomorrow if I can. I appreciate everyone's time and input. Update: I met Nat for coffee, tea, at a local coffee shop last night. She arrived late because of some childcare issues she had to handle. It turns out her son's father is very much involved in their lives, but only as a co-parent. Nat explained that they didn't work well as a couple, but he is a dedicated, caring, and supportive father. I told Nat that the past couple of weeks had been very stressful for me because of her friends contacting me about her. I apologized for any offense or hurt I caused by saying no, but I stood by my decision. Nat interrupted me to apologize herself. She said she didn't intend for her friends to bombard me and that they are just very loyal and passionate. She also apologized for her behavior at the party, giving me some helpful context. Nat had just started dating again and had been having a tough time. She didn't expect people to be so uncaring about her situation. The last guy she met was cruel, calling her used goods, and rejecting her harshly for being a single mom. That experience was fresh in her mind when she saw me. Nat said she was attracted to me because I had become less socially awkward and could hold a decent conversation. She remembered that I was smart and caring but very socially awkward when I first asked her out. Nat insisted that she didn't mean to laugh, she was just genuinely surprised because she never suspected I thought of her that way. She was trying to flirt with me at the party, and when I rejected her, the negative emotions from her last rejection took over, and she reacted poorly. She complained to her friends, who then tried to grease the wheels. To Nat's credit, the messages from her friends stopped after I reached out to her and explained why I wanted to meet. In retrospect, I think I may have overreacted. Looking at some of the messages more objectively, it seemed like her friends were advocating for us to be together rather than attacking me for saying no. However, all the attention felt like demands, and I may have panicked a bit. So that's basically it, everyone. We both apologized, and the situation is a lot more mundane than some might have expected. No, we're still not dating, and we're both okay with that. We agreed that if the opportunity presents itself in the future and the timing is right, one or both of us might try approaching the idea again. I don't expect that to happen anytime soon, but it's not entirely a bad thought. For now, I like my life the way it is.